Alright, so I've downloaded it. Now I'm going to open it up in Google Earth. And this is what it looks like. So it's made a bunch of range rings around Taganic Falls. I'm going to zoom back in. And the smallest one I drew here was 100 meters around, and I'm actually going to rename this Taganic Falls Range Rings. And I zoomed in maybe a little bit closer than I wanted to because I want it to still look basically circular, which of course is hard to draw a circle on uneven ground like this. So now what I'm going to do is draw some polygons, and this one is 100 meters by 100 meters, and I'm going to now just draw a square that inscribes this circle that I've made. And there we go. I'm going to do Command I, or oops, wait a minute. Let's go back over here again and look at the style and color. I've set the lines to a width of 5. I've chosen outlined from the area choices here. The description I'm going to go back and add in later. And so for right now, I'm going to move on to 1 kilometer by 1 kilometer. And there's that. So I'm going to draw another polygon. And as I said, 1 kilometer by 1 kilometer. I'm going to minimize that to get it out of the way. Do the same thing again. It remembers what I chose for the properties of the box, that it's outlined and not filled. That's kind of funny. Well, I think we can just live with that probably. Like I said, a little tricky to draw a square or a circle on top of uneven terrain. So that makes it a little bit weird, but that's just the way the world is. So we'll get that squared up, and that's not what's supposed to happen. There must be something. Aha! And you might run into something like that. Must have drawn a little bit more than I intended to. And that looks pretty good for our 1 kilometer box, so we'll scoot on out. When I'm done with this, I'll turn off the range rings. I can actually do that. Well, after I draw this box, I can do that. So, think. Oh, look at that. I've got to escape. Delete. There we go. So let me go back here. I'm showing you these mistakes on purpose so that, of course, you won't make them. Now I'm going to draw that other box. And this one is 10 kilometers by 10 kilometers. And we click. 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 And we straighten it up a little. And that looks pretty good. I'll fix it after I get out of time here.